Can YouTube? Do not mind the fact that it is not Monday. Do not mind the fact that it is almost 7 o'clock. Due to the 4th and next week, and things probably won't be playing, but still wanted to get some sort of D&D in before later the month. So, with that being said, hello everybody.
Hello.
And yeah, what do you guys recall from last time?
Shit's fucked.
It's just edited
Okay,
Monday.
sounds
It's the
weird.
same thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So basically, we got taken to the area that Alita's grandfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tannis.
Kind of runs, and we asked about, hey, so just teleporting out of here is sketchy. Otherwise, I'd just use the helm and do it. You guys have a teleportation circle? She said, yes, but it's a few caves over, and they got pushed out by something, and then they sent a scouting party, and the scouting party never returned. So they're like, hey, could you please? It's like, well, how far? And determined it's almost the same amount of time to go through these caves as it would be to climb back up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, arguably, it would take longer to go up the ladder than it would be to go down, because physics. It's more tiring to go up a ladder than it is to go down a ladder. Anyway, so yeah, we started going, and we came across this room, and a bunch of Duergar. We got the jump on them, meaning the first, 6, 8 dudes didn't have a chance to disappear before we just murked them. And also discovered when we walked in here, statues. 4 statues that look very much like guard type fighty individuals that might have came from the town. That were all basically petrified, which put a good number of us on edge, because there are only a few things that can cause that.
Wait, for what?
For the yeah.
So we were like, we need to get rid of these Duergar, because there's
I'll go ahead and
a bigger
fix it
threat.
later.
There's a bigger threat coming. I'd rather get rid of these dudes so we can deal with that. Started marking, started doing stuff, got a little bit further in the cave, only to start seeing beams being shot from deeper in the cave. It might have been sparked by some sunbeams that were getting refracted through crystals. Very awesome, fun, bouncy ways. But it's fine. We're gonna get there eventually. As well as a Drider person coming from the ceiling. Some spells were cast. We kind of fucked up, or we tried to get the drop on the beholder, which got a little bit of damage on it, and then it turned its eyeball, and a bunch of magical effects in that area just stopped.
Including our ability to communicate with each other via telepathy, because we had been doing that for a hot minute. Now we can't.
Currently, we can't. So the biggest thing I'll remind people of when it comes to an anti-magic field, it doesn't mean the spell got gotten rid of necessarily.
It's just
not happening in the
field.
Yeah. So like, as long as concentration gets held, technically the spell's still going. It just doesn't work in there. But I believe where the beholder is, or well, at least for that Drider is still in the Cloud Kill and the Radiance right now. He's still having a bad day. But yeah, we found the bigger issue in this room. And
I think it found us, but yes.
Yeah. Tomato, potato.
So even though the AoEs do not show it, this Drider is still affected by the 2 AoEs.
Okay.
It's just once once the beholder's main eye opened and created a beam,
Mhm.
everything in that triangle can't use magic fizzles out.
Is it also the gray bars on the side of the beam, Timmy?
Yes.
Okay.
I made
Just
sure
wanted
to
to know.
shrink it just enough that the gray edges are the outer circle.
Oh, that's right. And this is still. Oh, this. So, country for your knowledge. This dude right here
Yeah.
is not a bad guy. That's one of the statues. And this is a statue.
Yes,
This is a
mark
statue.
them
And
Okay.
this statue.
again. Let me try to mark
Oh.
them again.
Okay. I see the beholder. Okay.
Mhm.
And then those 4 statues. Got it.
And then there's this drider way the fuck up here. That's not what I wanted, but whatever.
Statue base, statue base, statue base, statue base.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all frozen, petrified, fun stuff.
Okay. I'm guessing the Drider is that the bigger icon just north of it that's
Oh.
selected.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it looks lovely. Stands item.
I see a
game.
lot of
it
status
means-
tokens on that.
Yeah. The S is your sickening radiance.
The Sickening Radiance, because it's still in chance. It's still in Cloud Kill. It's 15 feet off the ground because it's on the wall. And then I want to say what other marker? Oh, because Cloud Kill drops. Exhaust. Well, not. Was it Cloud Kill? The other
No,
one.
sickening radiance.
Sickening
Sickening
Radiance
Radiance.
causes exhaustion.
Yeah, it causes exhaustion
Nope.
if you fail to
Each
save. to
turn.
start. Yeah,
That he fails
yeah. There was a Durgar that had a real bad day.
because
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
exhaustion.
I believe it was this. Oh, this guy down here that was
Oh, yeah.
invisible and sneaking up happened to get caught into both AoEs, failed both checks, and just died.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
But
Mhm.
because we ended this mission on the Beholder's turn to do the
Mhm.
beam, we now go to Hydrun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
sickening radiance was the only thing I used. So, as far as spells, I did Eldritch Blast, but
oh shit. Because depending on how far up that anti-magic zone goes, I have a spell that could do it, but that would get me out of it. But I have sickening
you
radiance.
can't get out.
No,
No,
Does it
no.
go
If
all
you're
the way
an
to the-
anti-magic, you
Oh,
can't cast it
crap.
there at all right now. It
So
does
I
jack
couldn't even
shit.
do levitate.
Nope, because that require you to cast the spell.
Currently, the
Crap.
only person not affected by this is Alyssa because she's on the ceiling.
Hello.
Oh, oh.
Sorry.
Lock
okay,
that
okay,
bitch in place.
Please
Um,
do.
Murder of Ravens counts as a spell, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Unfortunately.
I have a question for you, Timmy.
Huh.
My face step is
Your
technically an ability.
yes,
It's not a spell.
Misty Step would be counted as
A spell.
a spell, but if you have Phase Step or
Phase.
Ethereal Step or anything that are in your feats category, they do not count as spells. They count as abilities.
Wait, anything in the feats category?
No. So face step for me
I
just
don't have
comes from my
anything anyway.
genetics.
I don't have anything anyway.
Okay, but I mean, if it's not under your
If it
spells
doesn't
list,
say spell.
if it doesn't say spell, it's not a spell. So like your Phase Step, Alyssa's Ethereal Step, all that fun stuff is not counting as a spell.
I take it these are 10-foot squares?
Yes.
Okay.
You were also calling out a lot of stuff and where things were. because of your sight lines. So
Yeah, they kept positioning you to be all like, all right, guess what? Devil's sight. I can tell where everybody's at.
it was a real dark down here, or fairly dark.
The only
It's
thing
like
that you
light.
probably missed that was hella entertaining was the sunbeam versus crystals.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
A single
was given a-
sunbeam would
I was
get
given a
bounced
quick-
around
I was
to like.
quickly
Give
told
a
about that, but no
brief.
explanation.
It was
Crystals
great.
refract light, so they were going in all kinds of directions.
Mhm.
And even if they weren't doing damage, they were shedding bright light.
Okay. How far would 30 feet get me if I was to be moving towards the beholder?
Just in front of that, just in front of this, I think. But like,
It's
Uh,
hard for me to see the grid underneath the zone.
No,
I think
you're good.
roughly there, maybe a little bit more.
10,
yeah.
20, 30.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Okay.
Motherfucking anti-magic, so goddamn motherfucking son of a bitch.
Hey,
Hey, that's why even the most magical people should always have a mundane ranged and slicey dicey weapon, just in case.
Listen, that's why I exist.
True.
I'm
Listen.
sorry, but the way country said that too, it was just that I'm gonna do this, motherfucker.
See, I don't need the mundane range stuff because I have my sister.
rage, rage, rage.
Rage, fucking.
She has the bow. She has the rage to just go Hulk smash.
And that's the loveliness of my armor and my boots that make me faster, because it's just part of their properties.
I think what you
Magical
I think
effects.
what you mean to say is Alyssa Smash.
Hold on.
Oh, you're about to see both the fighties get in as fast as possible and just start
Uh-huh.
wrecking house.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Granted, you might have to actually drop that sickening radiance, but
There we go.
because I don't remember exactly where it was. Is it still there, Tim? Just hidden? The circle for
I
the
mean,
sickening radiance?
the circle is still there. It's just as of right now, the only creature that's affected by it is the director.
Which it started its turn.
Oh,
Which has started its turn.
I put it like
Which
here-ish.
it needs to make
Damn
a
it.
con save of 17.
All right. How about I just remake it? How big was the sickening
30-foot
radiance?
sphere.
Is it 30? I thought it was
30.
20.
30.
Oh, right. Cloud Kill was a slightly smaller radius.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure I put it.
Circle. Oh, nope. Gotta make it
That's
smaller.
wrong.
Fuck everything.
It should be 6 by 6. And I remember where I put it. It was affecting the beholder, and I stopped just outside of it. I remember that. So I was making my way that way. So I stopped right outside it.
Yeah.
Which helps actually figure out the positioning of the center point.
That's about right.
And
Yeah.
then.
What exactly? Starting turn or entering for the first time,
Start.
Adrian?
It's when a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed a con saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage, suffer 1 level of exhaustion, and emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius.
And then Cloud Kill was positioned there.
Yeah, you're gonna get a look from Cecile of get ready to drop that thing.
All right.
Because right now it's not
So-
affecting the beholder.
So, Sickening Radiance. What's the... It starts its
Con
turn.
of 17.
Yes. And then Cloud Kills. Same thing starts.
I'm looking at it right now. DC 15. And that is
On.
con. Con as well. Yeah. Yeah, because you had the Durgar just roll once. and- oh
It
no.
missed both of them by 1.
Well,
So I'm rolling the 4d10.
you want to roll the
Yep.
5d8 for Timbers, Tim?
Uh,
Oh, also it takes another level of exhaustion.
Yep,
yeah,
Was it at 2 or 1?
it took
at
17
1 at the
damage.
moment.
But now it's at 2.
So
It's already at
17 and fucking Cloud kills 21.
Oof.
38 points of damage and
Oh, man.
second level of exhaustion.
Which
I am
I
so glad I
believe-
picked this spell up.
Yeah, I think, what is it? Level 1 exhaustion is ability checks. Level 2 is speed.
There is one thing we did forget to mention to you. Every single one of us has inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, between Cecile and Alyssa.
So many crits.
The Durgar do not have very high AC, and neither do the slimes. So, yeah.
At least
All right.
Shipping Radiance doing something to this thing did nothing against Ravine.
Level 1 and level 2. So so the Drider's got level 2, which means disadvantage on ability checks and speed is halved.
Only while the spell is active, though, because as soon as the
Yeah,
spell
it's
drops,
about
it
to
loses
drop.
the exhaustion.
That
Which sucks.
at the
It's
the
all right.
moment it can't go very far.
It's alright.
It tried let's see.
Its speed is halved, so it's not. Even if it tries. climbing at it,
Alyssa, could you roll a stealth check? Being on the ceiling. An old sneakified. All right.
There you go.
It fails to see you.
Which one?
Skidder. The Drider, which is, by your perspective, about 10 feet below you on the wall.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because he's.
Is it
elevation.
still in the radiance or no?
It's still in both of them,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
And it
Can't move
draws.
fast enough to get out.
It draws its longbow. And
Oh,
it has 1, 2, 3 targets because it cannot see Alyssa.
I
So
mean,
we'll roll
I'm
a
pretty
D4.
tall. Can it really see Nyla behind me? I'm 7'3".
It's got an elevation of 15 currently.
Mm-hmm. You are tall.
Right. I'm very tall. I'm shiny, and I'm wielding a sword. that has runes that are currently not active. I'm a big target. I'm not big yet, but I'm a big target.
Well, based on the die, it will attempt to go for Nyla. What's your AC currently?
Currently it's at 19.
19. So that will hit you.
And my runes are technically giant magic, so I can't use those. Which sucks.
That will hit you. Okay. I rolled a 20, a 21, and a 24.
Ooh. Ow.
Wait, that was just a hit. That
Uh-huh.
wasn't damage.
No. I'm rolling damage now.
Three PPU attacks? Nope. Up.
All right. Nyla, 25 piercing and 13 poison.
Ah!
So in total lit.
Remember that there is a button in a layout that
I
says
know, I'm
heal.
trying to.
Just reminding
I
you.
know.
There's a
Just
power bar?
reminding.
Well, no, I know. I'm just trying to. Okay.
I forget
good.
how long. I forgot how long ago it was when Perma was always trying to like do the math and then set
It was a
their
bit ago.
yeah.
Damn it! What was the numbers again?
25 and 13. 25 piercing, 13 poison.
Yep.
So if you have natural resistances to poison, that's different from magical stuff. But if it's from your armor, it doesn't count right now, which sucks.
Am I?
And that will end the Draider's turn, and we get to Sealing Lady Alyssa.
So I can cast Ethereal Step as a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
If it's a casting,
said it
or,
was
oh wait, you're
acid
not in the thing.
damage?
Never mind. Don't listen to me. Poison.
Oh no. Okay, no, that still hit me. All right.
Once you use this feature, you cannot use it again until you finish a long rest. Trying to figure out how to. So, question. I was
Answer.
hasted. Am I not anymore?
You're out of.
Tech.
Oh.
You're
how's
out of the
that?
zone, but your
Hold
cast
on. The caster's in the zone, though.
caster's in the zone.
So, no.
Correct. If the caster can't concentrate on it, then it drops.
And Mr. Beholder is like 50 feet from me.
Oh.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Wait.
50.
If she's not hasted, Timmy.
Huh.
It's technically when haste ends, you're kind of wobbly for a hot second. But it's not like a normal ending of it, so I don't know how you want to rule that. Might be easier just to let her stay hasted.
Checking.
Bro?
When the
Oh.
spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until its next turn.
That's why it's important to know.
So, because the caster is in the magic field, that you are outside of it, they're technically concentrating on a spell that's outside of the beam. So I will give you
Yeah.
the haste continuance for this point.
Makes sense.
Unless your caster takes too much damage and it drops any other which way.
That makes sense to me.
Am I the caster?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Remind
Yes.
me what these two effects are.
The bigger circle is Sickening Radiance, which if you fail your check, you end up taking levels of exhaustion.
As well as 4d10 radiant damage.
And then the green one is Cloud Kill. But you can ask Tim where that radius starts on the ceiling and whether or not you can reach the Drider.
I thought is not the Drider.
If you're going for the Beholder, you gotta go through both to get to the Beholder.
No.
Cloud Kill
But
is smaller.
Roof the ceiling. Is
She
it-
could go
like-
go over the Cloud Kill.
Not the
But
Sickening
Sickening
Radiance.
Radiance is a bit too big of a sphere that you'll have to pass through it.
You could also bust out your bow. You can rage and pew pew.
Yeah, I could. It's just the bow doesn't do a lot of damage. It really doesn't.
But remember, in D&D, you could do a called shot, and depending on how good your to hit is, DMs
could
may
aim
give it to
the
you.
eyes and things like that. You can disable. Like, I'll tell you right now, Cecile's main thing is to close in on that Beholder and start trying to chop off the various stalks it has for its eyeballs.
Yeah, that was my
Like-
plan too.
Like I have played and been part of games where, yeah, you got an archer on the field. The bow doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but they kept doing cold shots. So like that slit in the, you got a person holding the weapon. They try to go for the wrist so that arrow hits the wrist and they're forced to drop the weapon. Or they try to go for like the, a shink in the armor so that now they can't use that arm for a turn or something like that until they pull the arrow out. So you can do cold shots.
Well, I mean, what I would like to do is to hit it in the eye and it has to like blink and lose concentration for a second.
So depending on how your 2 hits goes, damage be damned.
It might.
You're calling a shot. Where do you want that arrow to land if you can roll high enough?
I feel like the subtitle for the VC shouldn't be Beholder. Oh no, it should be Behono.
Behold.
Oh no.
You do realize you could change it.
And then
know.
I still have movement.
You've
And
still got
then
an
I
insane
also
amount
have
of
a
movement.
bonus action of Ethereal Step. I could blink out of existence for a moment.
Oh no.
As long as you're out of its beam, yeah.
I don't plan to go down.
Yeah, even for a split second. If you can get him
I
to
guess I'll pull out my bow and arrow.
I mean, yeah, Sickening Radiance will probably be dropping soon anyway, because I'm going to be asking Hydroon too, which I feel bad about.
Drop the radiance, yeah. And I have inspiration, so please.
But the spell works so
God.
well.
It does, but it's currently only affecting the drider
21?
on the ceiling. But
Does the 21 hit it? Like, does it do enough, or do I need to do it again?
I'd say it was all right. Unless you really want to use your inspo and try to roll higher than a 10 to really drive that arrow, drive it home.
I'm so fearful that I'm gonna burn this inspo, and then it's just.
For the amount of 20s people were dropping, the whole party. Not to mention, you're within earshot of the bard, who can just give it
Wait,
back
I got a
on their
question.
turn.
If she does spend her
Yeah, it was worse.
inspiration, couldn't I just give her a bardic inspiration afterwards, or is that still magical?
He was just
That's
saying
still
that.
magical.
He was just saying that.
if she can get the
Yeah.
eye to stop, then yes. But Bardic Inspiration, I think, is still
Okay.
a magical
And
effect. I'm pretty
I
sure.
didn't say it, but I wanted to use a.
Well,
wanted
there
to
goes my
use a
help. Sorry.
+2 arrow
Okay.
because I wanted to
That
use a
makes sense.
+2 arrow because I have 7 of them left. I've been
So
keeping track
what,
of them.
what's the damage that it would do?
No fucking way. 8.
Okay.
As a +2 would be 8. And after that particular action, I can do 2. I'm gonna do it again. Do it again. If that hits, it would be 8 again.
Yeah.
He beyond really was like,
Cool.
another
And
8, yeah.
then where is that feat? Hello. There's so many. Once per short rest, you learn to step through the ethereal plane as a bonus action without expending a spell slot. Yeah, so I'm going to hop into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, and technically you're not even on the same plane of existence. So even if the
Mhm.
beam were to change to where you are, it's not going to affect you because it's a different plane.
Pew pew.
Oh, you already rolled again.
Magic.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Mhm.
So unfortunately, this
so-
17 will not hit.
Ugh.
That's fine. It's still 8
Oh
for the
wait,
first
if
one.
it's wait. If it's +2 arrow, wouldn't that be a
It-
19 to hit?
6
It,
plus 2
it
is
applies to the
8.
damage. The arrows
Oh,
yeah.
apply to the damage. The bow applies to the hit
gotcha.
Mhm.
and to
Okay.
the damage technically. However, in a sense of called shot to the eyeball, that 21 lands perfectly dead center, causing the beholder to close its eye momentarily.
Oof.
And
At
that
least for
whole
now. Or at least for now.
mm-hmm. And you said you're ethereal stepping?
Yes, I am
So
out.
she's on a different plane right now. Meaning,
Yeah, but you
even
can
if it
still
did come
move.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to move. If Hydroon ends up dropping it, I want to
No,
move
you
he- right.
If as long as you stay on the ethereal plane, none of these spells affect you.
Nope.
Because they're a different
Cool.
plane of existence.
You just
completely.
kind of ghost out.
Yeah, I want to go here.
And
go
then
here.
Going
you
ghost.
can just wait until Hydroon drops things.
Yeah.
Which I'm not actually going to have Hydroon drop it right away because. So the first level of exhaustion, if I fail, is only disadvantage on ability checks. That's not attacks.
Mm-mm.
So I'll take the fucking damage to get to a beholder. I don't give a fuck.
So yeah,
Because
for those watching,
you're doing work on the Drider.
For those watching, Alyssa, first arrow shot hits the beholder square in the eye, and then all of a sudden she just walks forward and vanishes. But that will end your turn.
Yes.
Cecile, you're up. Tipper's on deck.
Yeah, there's going to be a quick turnaround where I look at Hydroon and say, "Don't drop it unless I shout." And also looking at Nyla and Alita and being like, "Hey, maybe get out of eye range of the eyeball, maybe." And then I am going to say, "Fuck it," and willingly go into the Sickening Radiance. I'd like to go. Oh fuck! It's this square, but inside the Radiance, Tim. If you saw where that ping is.
Ding.
It's pretty much in
Because I've got
front.
40 movement, yeah.
Oh,
So I'm going there, and then I'm going to face step next to the beholder, which is 30. So
20, 30.
basically, I'll be just outside of the cloud kill, but right next to the beholder, if
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yep.
So what is the save again, Hydroon? Con?
con of 17.
It's a con check. Lovely. Love to hear it. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
So is it half or none?
that's what I'm looking at. Nope, nothing happens.
Sweet.
It's you succeed in nothing, or you fail and you get hit with everything.
Lovely. I'm glad. I was just like, "Pfft, I can do that. And I'm going to swing at a beholder.
Swing, swing, swing.
At least for the first 3 attacks, I'm just swinging at it. I will be taking my -5.
Oh, do you do the 10?
Yeah, I'll do the first one. Yeah, for the first one, I'll at least do the -5 because I just want to see how this goes.
Okay.
And depending on how that goes.
Oh no!
All three of you with your cameras on were sitting so still, I thought my computer had froze up.
Thought my computer froze up too because it just got so quiet, and I looked up and I saw Al blink, and I'm like, okay, I'm good.
It wasn't until Timmy turned his head.
Guys,
And we lost Al.
yeah, I got the text.
I
This
was
goddamn
like,
computer.
It's taking a long time. I'm like, it's
I was
taking a long time.
wondering why
What's
the
happening?
roll wasn't coming through.
Well, we got the con save, which is good.
Yes.
But then it was like rolling for the hit.
And nothing.
Rolling for the hit.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Their computer decided that they don't get to hit.
I think this is why Al's glad that in about 2 weeks' time they're getting the new power supply.
Oh, good.
Well, we finally decided to look at the entire specs and the power outage, the power fluctuations, and
Mhm.
potentially for the internal specs of the motherboard, her power
Mhm.
supply is just under the recommended rating,
Oh, wow.
which is why we think we're having all of these power hiccups anytime he does anything like run a game or roll dice or do anything that causes the GPU to kick on.
Okay.
It's pulling just enough power that the power supply is going.
Speaking of computers, though,
Mm-hmm.
at
Okay.
some point
Hi.
I would like to pick your brains about some stuff, though, about computer-wise.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So it said no.
Yeah, the con save was like, yay, and then it's like rolling for to hit.
The fact that it was fine with
and
the
go.
con save, and then it was like, on second thought,
Yeah.
It actually had a brief reconsideration. I'll let you do this. Nah, never mind.
so we're just gonna do it this way.
Phone?
Where's Cecile? Yep. Actions. Button.
Button, who's got the button?
I take it with
22
the
to
minus
hit.
5. That's well, I wanted.
Oh wait,
I
-5 makes
declared
it
before I did, which means it's only a 17, which means it doesn't hit.
correct.
So, yeah, no, I'm just gonna swing these in next 2 times at least.
Let's say you
Without
get you get the inspo.
Oh, that's true. I'll inspo that then.
So attack 1 will hit.
And that's with the minus, yeah. Because I used
Oh, yeah.
inspo.
Yeah, even with the
Um,
minus 5.
That's
you're
still a 24.
Perfect.
Still
And
good.
then, yeah, fuck it. We're gonna try. Shh, girl. No, that you didn't close properly. Don't worry. Again.
with -5,
That's
negative.
not gonna hit. That will with the minus 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 hits, both with the minus 5 to get extra 10. So that's plus 20.
20 plus whatever you roll.
Here's one thing. There's 2 things.
Alrighty.
My brain's math is just not happening right now. It's like 50
That's not-
something between the two.
Roughly.
There's 20.
34,
Yeah, it's 52. I
40.
think.
Yeah.
52 total with those 2 hits. Fuck it. Action surge. Fuck this guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
And this thing's got numerous eye stalks, yeah.
Yeah.
That I know do different things, but I don't know which ones do what. I don't care. I
It
want
has
less eye
about
stalks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It has about 10 of them.
Cool. Yeah, I am going to start aiming for eye stock, so I'm not taking the -5.
Okay.
I'm just trying to hit these eye stocks, which is already going to impose. These are called shots, basically.
Yep.
Start cutting the eyes off.
So
Hits.
that I'll roll. You want me to roll damage? I'm going to roll damage for each one to see if you determine whether or not the eye stalk gets cut off. So 17 on one eye stalk.
Yeah, we'll see it goes.
Sweet. Next eye stalk I can reach. Don't think that's gonna hit.
Nope.
That's fine. Does that hit?
Will.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sweet. Garbage damage. Oh, 15 damage on that. Oh, I forgot, Timmy.
What's that?
My fucking the poison damage. So there were the
Oh,
2 hits on the main beholder, right?
yes.
So here's for the main beholder's eye. And then you already said one eye stalk got shut off, so I will just roll one more for that
Okay.
second eye stalk I was going at. Sure. Whatever.
After
and
the good rolls,
then-
it's starting to give you bad.
Yeah, Cecile is popping off as much as she can against this motherfucker. Yeah, the chains come out, so it's gonna